Welcome, Capricorn, to your love reading for December 2022. We're going to take a look at the energies around you when it comes to your love life, and we're going to also check energies around the person that's on your mind, what energies surround them at the moment, and then we'll pull a few clarifiers from the Romance Angels and the Hidden Truth Oracle. So let's dive into your energies first, Capricorn, and let's see what's happening. What is happening in love? I'm going to put this a little bit on the side here. Let's see. Energies for Capricorn in love. So I'm going to pull three cards. Overall energy, please show me. Okay, the Nine of Pentacles. What's energy around Capricorn? But that's kind of outside of their control. Okay, the Six of Swords. Maybe there's a bit of a distance between you and your partner. What's energy that's within Capricorn's control? The Six of Pentacles, bringing balance back. That's really beautiful to see. And at the bottom of the deck, you've got this really nice Ace of Cups. So let's dive into your person's readings and then I'll get you your messages. Overall energy around Capricorn's person. Okay, the King of Pentacles. Lots of pentacle energies. You guys are mirroring each other when it comes to very tactile, building something concrete. What's outside of their control right now? Seven of Swords. What's within their control? The Two of Swords. Okay, at bottom of the deck is the Eight of Cups. So I don't know what the present situation is perhaps between you and this person. It seems like maybe somebody's walked away to kind of just think through the whole situation and be able to take a decision. Um, let's start with your person first. Typically, I start with your energies, but I'm being guided to start with them first. I think there's something that they don't know and they're trying to find out with the Seven of Swords. I think that they feel they don't have enough information on perhaps how you feel about this connection, or maybe they feel like something is a bit hidden because they really want something that is solid and something stable for the long term. So, the King of Pentacles in a relationship spread or in a love reading basically indicates somebody who wants to build for the future, who is not looking for something short term, is really looking for the real deal and wants to, take all the right actions in the right way, has the right intentions to truly build a long term partnership. And what's within your person's control is the ability to kind of take this decision. So I think maybe there's been some distance between you and your partner or your person, because somebody seems to have walked away because maybe something was not working at the level that they needed it to work at. And they now are reflecting and hoping to make a decision about this connection soon. On your end, I see that you're in a bit of a transition phase when it comes to this connection. You're probably moving from what seems like choppy waters to calmer shores. Um, so maybe there's been some kind of a block in this connection in the recent past. But you recognize that you are in a bit of a transition phase and you're trying to focus a lot more on yourself. The Nine of Pentacles is very powerful energy, but very solitary and independent energy as well, where you're focusing on perhaps your career more, focusing on your financial abundance, and really focusing on self love, which is all really great. What's within your control is that you can bring balance back into this equation. And perhaps if you were giving too much or you were receiving too much in this connection, what's within your control is that you can bring that back into balance, which is really nice to see. And maybe as you start to bring that back into balance, maybe it becomes easier for this person to come to a decision as to how they want to move forward on this connection. Let's see, what is the Seven of Swords? Why does this person feel that something is a little bit hidden or cloaked away? I don't know if this is a long distance or this person is at a distance from you, or maybe there's been a lot of distance. This is another card that shows travel or being on a journey. So perhaps that's why they don't really know what truly is happening with you. Give me one more on the Seven of Swords in the world. The Five of Wands. Yeah, and that's what's leading to a little bit of internal conflict on their end. They're trying to understand whether this cycle of perhaps not having enough information is coming to a close and something brand new is beginning. Why is the Six of Swords on Capricorn's side outside of their control? Justice. There you go. So this is tied back to these scales that you see in this card and this card. So I think maybe something has been out of balance and a decision was made either to separate or to take a break from this connection, because justice surrounded by some of these cards indicates that kind of energy to me. And at the bottom of this deck we've got the Ten of Wands, so maybe somebody felt quite burdened in this connection and they decided to just put some distance between the two of you so that they have some time to reflect and really take a decision, because this Two of Swords, this decision still needs to be made by this person as to where they see this connection going. Let's see the Two of Swords. Give me more information on the Two of Swords. They do miss you. I mean, they do reminisce quite a bit about you and they're thinking about the old times. The Page of Cups, maybe they want to extend an offer of love to you, or if they've done something wrong, they definitely want to come forward and give you that apology for whatever happened. What's this Six of Pentacles on Capricorn's side? Because you've got 6 6, so balance. So I think both of you are mirroring each other. You've got the Two of Swords, they've got the Two of Swords. I think there's something in this connection that perhaps is not working or hasn't worked in the past, and now you're taking some time out to reflect on this, to take that final decision on how to make this work. Let me see, what is the block on this connection right now? What is the block on this connection? The Page of Swords, communication. So maybe this is a no contact situation and you're not in touch with your person, or it's not been very easy to communicate clearly in this connection and somebody is holding back because of that reason, because something is not clear. Because if you don't communicate, then this person perhaps doesn't know where your head is at, or they're not sharing, they're keeping something quite close to their chest, so therefore you don't have enough information to work with, and that's leaving you in a bit of a crossroads situation where you don't know which way to go. So let's try and get some more messages from your person. Like, what would they like you to know, Capricorn, at this stage? What would your person like you to know? They'd like you to know that they find you very attractive. So that's great. So that attraction, that connection is still quite alive, very much alive and kicking. I see life differently now. So I think this time apart with the distance that we spoke about earlier has really helped them get a new perspective on life overall, and therefore on this connection. What else do they want you to know? They want you to know that they are afraid to contact you. Interesting. At the bottom of the deck it says, I daydream about a life with you. So that's really interesting. They do want a life with you. They're daydreaming about that. They're trying to look at things from a different perspective. They're very attracted to you still, but then they're still afraid to contact you. Let's dive in. I'm just curious. Why would that be? What's holding them back from contacting you? Maybe because of how things ended, and they're still getting over that hurt or that pain. This is a very painful energy and it takes some time to work through. So maybe they're just waiting for the right time when they feel like they're emotionally, mentally in a place where they can reach out to you with a calm state of mind, and then start afresh again for that new beginning. So the Fool is taking a leap of faith and giving this connection another shot. So I definitely see the potential of a reconciliation, but I think your person needs some time. I think you also need some time because you're still trying to take a decision on which way you want this to go, Capricorn. So I would, if I were you, I would take the time to reflect on what you could have done differently as well, or what you will do differently going forward on this connection. To close off your reading, let's get you some messages from the romance angels. What do they need you to see? Engagement. So your love life is ascending to a higher level of commitment. So maybe this is about engagement, or maybe this is a point of concern in this connection, or perhaps you're thinking of popping the question or they're thinking of popping the question. Take it the way it resonates with you. Give me one more. Release your ex. The time has come to clear your energy. So I do think that this is not about the same person. I think while you're trying to work out this connection where you really do see it ascending to a higher higher level of commitment with an engagement card, but somewhere maybe your past still holds you back, Capricorn, or maybe their past holds them back, and therefore it keeps them a little bit scared in terms of like fully committing to this, because they might have been hurt in the past. Somebody in their past might have treated them not in the nicest way. But we always have to remember, if it's you or if it's their energy, that just because you were treated a certain way in the past doesn't mean that all partners will treat you that way. One more worth waiting for. So, divine timing is at work in your love life. And it says at the bottom of the deck, very soon, clearly decide what you want so that it comes to you now. So, I do think this connection coming around, but I think it needs a little bit of time so that this person can heal over past endings, over something perhaps that's been a little bit toxic in their past when it comes to love. Maybe you also need some time to see whether this is ascending to a higher level of commitment. So, I hope this reading resonated, and if it did, please hit the like button. Feel free to subscribe to my channel. Leave me a comment. Tell me how this resonates. And I really wish you all the best. And I hope this turns out the way you want it to. Take care, Capricorn.